Yeah, but that was just
Let's see.
last night. There was nothing.
Yeah.
That was,
It's
like,
supposed to
Just the
open.
other day.
yeah, but I'm just saying that there were a lot of indoor things to do, so it didn't feel like summery.
Thank you.
Open.
What did you do?
Work?
You work? Did you get any time off?
No, not really.
'Cause
I'm
you have your own
I'm
business.
coming from work, on
If that was
construction
probably
site.
as a PDF.
Yeah, it's a PDF. I tried to
Right.
download it. Let me see.
Usually we go away for the summer. I
Check
usually
your
take my
downloads
mom
now.
and
Does
my
it
children
populate?
to the
Like-
Caribbean, but we
I don't
couldn't
want
do
to
it.
download.
I didn't even have a week.
Oh.
I think this is a full screen.
Hopefully Christmas. Christmas is nice in the Caribbean as well.
Christmas
You
is
take it,
special.
yeah.
That folder right
It's not
there,
what
and then
it
if
used
you
to
go
be.
to-
There used to be
Which one?
carolers going from door to
Yeah.
door,
Right.
black cake or
Yeah,
sweet bread my
pretty good.
grandmother used to make. And they used to have a gun in St. Vincent where we're from, a gun-soft wine. That's the only time, as children, we could get a little taste. Yeah, that was it. They don't do that anymore. Carolers don't go.
No, nobody
It's
carols.
a different generation now, yeah. Yeah, you know.
Cause that's going to your
Everybody got
Google
their
account, but
Yeah, but it's,
just click it like outwards.
yeah, I wanted to go. I just wanted to. Hold on, let me go to download. It's probably easier to do it from here. There we go.
Caribbean,
It's no place like home.
Mm.
I was really.
There we go.
Oh,
We're good
you
to
got
go.
it.
huh? We're good.
Yeah, I got it. All right, thanks. You could, you got it started already?
Good.
And did you send Brenda the link?
Already did.
Okay.
So, what I will do, I will do this. Did you close the meeting? Close the meeting. Share my screen.
Well, look at that.
Get rid of that background.
Who's that handsome guy?
Oh, thank you.
Somebody we know?
So you follow, do you watch Frontline?
Do I what?
Program Frontline?
No.
Well, every general election year, there's a program that comes on about the week before the election called The Choice.
Okay, guys.
We'll talk about it later.
Uh-oh, got a good enough people here. Let's call this meeting to order. It is right now 7:27.
I'll do it. You go.
I wanna apologize for the lateness. For some reason, I was supposed to get at 1:45, but I got here, got caught into something, but I got here about exactly 7 o'clock. All right, so, we want to welcome new members. So,
Okay. Thank you.
okay, so, this is most of you who were appointed to this, being a resident member or a fully board members have received that agenda here. So most of you have it here already, yeah, okay? So we are park recreation and car, so I want to give you a basic idea what we do and what we cover. But first of all, we're going to go to reading an introduction. I'm going to go to this. I was putting a PowerPoint together. So, can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Okay, this was one graphics we made to see what is the more or less the scope of that's not the one I want. I want this one first, which is the scope of our activities. Can you guys see that?
Can you make it bigger?
I
Bigger,
wanna
like
try
by
to
twice?
make it bigger. Hold on, let's see. I should have it.
I can see the title fine, but I can't see the little boxes.
Right there.
Up at here.
It's a little better. Thank you.
Okay, there should be another one here. too. If not,
The nice one with the circle?
not that one of the circle. There should be another one. This was the activity plan. Yes, but more or less, this is the most updated one that we did. The
Okay.
first one we just showed you was that, so. Basically, these are the basic area required per community. One of our activity we're doing, we're parking community assessment.
Can you read it out as
Yeah.
you go along? Because
Yes, I will. Actually, I didn't want to get to here first. I want to go back to the introduction, so that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's see. This is it. As it stands now, this is what this committee is. And everybody see their names in there?
yeah.
Yeah, mine
Okay.
did twice.
Your name is twice, because, okay, so, why don't we start by introducing ourselves? I'm Nicholas Salmon already, I'm the chair, I've been the chair for Parking Recreation for the last 3 years, 3 or 4 years, and, we try to get a lot of stuff done here as much as we speak to parks. So we want to make park and green spaces available as much as we can. So if we could go by this order. One of the things we do, we have a group, we don't do WhatsApp. We have a group text that we text each other on it. So everybody normally will give me, I would have everybody
Email.
email and address. So if you don't mind sharing it, normally I'll come and ask them for you. If you don't mind, we'll put that information. So basically both your phone number and your email address. So if you tell me what it is, I'll put it in right there after you.
It's on the list.
It's on the
It's on the signing sheet?
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
okay, so we can do that then.
Yeah.
So why don't we speak, is Denzel over here?
It's right here.
Right, why don't you start and tell us who you are and welcome to CB9 Park Recreation and Culture.
Yeah, I'm Denzel. I am a community board member. I started this year,
Mhm.
so I'll be doing like my first step in a couple of years.
Okay.
And I just joined this committee, so this is my first meeting here. And yeah, I'm excited to join and contribute and see how we can help our community. So I'll pass it on to Courtney.
Courtney is not here. She called us, she had a conflict, but you definitely will see her next time. She
Okay.
was one of the vice chair last year. So, and
I'm Lillian Swain. This is my first time on the board. First time being part of community board itself. I'm looking forward to what we had planned for the community. Back in Brooklyn, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, but I left and went to Staten Island, and now I'm back.
welcome back.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. I've left and come back myself.
Yes. So, it is, I feel like we can do a lot of things. I got attracted to this board because I seen the parks and cultural, and I think it said something about libraries
Mhm.
and stuff, so.
Okay, so. And Abdul Mukhtar Bir Kashid?
Yes, me, Kershid. First time, first meeting here, new board member.
Mhm.
Excited to join and see how I can support and help out.
Oh, okay, all right. So you do have an interest in parks going on, and David is here. Now, we only have these 4 board members, the rest are community resident members. Once you go, did Brenda come? Did you respond? This is a chance to do so.
My name is David Romeo. I've been a community resident member for, probably about 5 years. It's very interesting work we do, but we need help, and hopefully, we can get everything that we sit down and plan to do done. Get it done. We have a lot of great ideas, a lot of contributions, and we try to work together. So That being said, I'm looking forward to, working with you guys and see what we could achieve this year.
Okay. And I was hoping to have Gloria here. I spoke to her yesterday. She's having a lot of trouble in her block in terms of noise and people hanging out in front of her building. Oh, here she is.
Brenda?
Talking about Gloria.
Oh, Gloria.
Nicholas,
Hi, Gloria.
hi, I'm at the garden. They had an emergency. I don't know what they did with the hose and everything. Everything's busted up in the garden. I'm out here trying to clean.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nicholas, this is a mess.
Okay, and the safety committee is meeting today, and this was a good part to really start to address that. Why don't you take pictures of everything, send it to
Okay,
the
yeah.
board, okay? And then
Okay.
we'll do that because they're having the meeting now, so you could say hello to everybody, they can
Okay,
hear you.
but you see what it is that they tried, the fire department took the piece. And for us to get another piece. And they still tried to do something with it, so it's flooded out to Eastern Parkway, so we
Oh,
just,
shoot.
everybody's working.
Okay,
All right.
I'm sorry to hear that, we'll let you know what happened, okay? Thanks, Gloria. I'll talk to you.
Keep us posted.
It's till 9 o'clock, how long this meeting
We're
lasts?
gonna be until, we'll be until 9, if you could get a chance to come.
I'm gonna try to see how fast, what's it, 7:36?
Okay?
Try.
Okay,
All right.
thanks.
Brenda says she's waiting to get in.
Okay. Say that again?
Brenda says she's waiting to get in.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right,
All right, Gloria, we'll.
okay, all right,
Bye-bye.
Nicholas.
Bye-bye. She said she's waiting to get in. I don't see her. I thought I would get her.
At the top of the screen?
Yeah, I think what it is, this is in,
Right, because you got the thing up, so when you put the other thing up,
yeah, there we go. But
Do you see it now?
yeah, she should be there. Yeah, now here. Oh, there she go.
okay.
Wanda, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Hello? Oh, no, that's my fault.
You got the headphones in.
Go ahead, Wanda. Hello? Wanda, can you hear us? Let me open the car. Wanda, can you see me? I know my microphone is. Okay. Volume up as much as I can. And are you on the phone or?
No, because she's got the screen.
Yeah, I got you on the screen. Oh, no. All right, let me try to do something. Let's go in and come back.
No,
She should be there.
you just threw her out.
Yeah. They failed to detect your microphone. Is she back in?
If this is your first board meeting, how did you become a board member? New, I'm sorry,
Oh.
I'm new.
I filled out the application through the, and I was there, is that the school here?
Oh, MS 61.
Yes.
Oh, I was at the last meeting. That was my first meeting in over a decade.
Yeah.
The very last one for the year
Yeah.
in June. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
Same
did make
with
that
you?
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm new to the process. I'm looking to learn.
Yeah, I'm learning to do this in the email, I'm like the committee.
Actually, said to join
I
again,
was
actually.
looking for the email. I didn't get it. I don't know. Nicholas said he sent it to me. I know there's a meeting coming up.
Well, in any case, why don't we try to get Brenda again? All right, so let's get back to where were we here? Let's get back.
You wanna just put her on the phone?
Yeah, she could join on the phone too. There's a phone number. Tell her she could join on the phone.
I'm telling her that now.
Alright, so, where were we?
We're going to the
I'm
next
sorry.
person from Brenda.
Well, I promise next time we'll be a lot more prepared. Wait a minute, did I close the file? But in any case, did everybody introduce themselves already, right?
No.
No.
No, go ahead, so let's continue with the introduction.
I think Naeem is the next one over.
Go ahead, Mario.
So my name is Naima Wood, and I've been a community resident member for 2 years, and this is my 3rd year. And my primary responsibility on the committee is to promote visual arts. So I manage an art gallery, Dorsey's Fine Art Gallery on Rogers and Fenimore. And I always let the committee members know when we've got exhibitions and events. And I also serve as the liaison to the Brooklyn Museum. So that I can let the committee members know when there are events at the Brooklyn Museum, and to create more of a partnership so that community members know that the Brooklyn Museum is here for us and they want us to participate. So one of the events we had last year was CD9 Committee Day at the Brooklyn Museum. And that was very well attended. They provided us with tickets, and we had the opportunity to see 2 exhibitions while we were there. The Spike Lee exhibition was there, and the Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats exhibition was also there when we went, so we got to see both of those, and it was beautiful. So we're looking to do more things like that this year as well, so that we can have kind of like a field trip to the museum.
Yeah.
So welcome to the committee. It's nice to see you, and I look forward to serving with all of you.
I think I'm the last one.
She's here. My audio went on the first, so I don't know. Brenda, say something, see if we can hear you. I think she should be able to see
She
that.
says she wants to join on the phone.
Yeah, just call on the phone. We could hear her. There should be a phone number in that link I sent to her. Hold on. Until we could get Brenda, we'll leave that there and then we'll come back. Now, the next thing we're going to is
We have
the
one
graphics we're looking at.
We have one person taking the themselves.
Which one?
We still have somebody.
Oh, sorry, oh, I'm sorry. Anybody? Yes, I'm sorry. I forgot that, yeah, yes, we have two.
My name is Abigail Tim, and I'm a licensed real estate salesperson. I joined this committee earlier this year because Nicholas kept mentioning this committee to me, and I thought, you know what? I attended PS 161 on Crown Street in Nostrand and MS2 on Parkside in Nostrand. I still live in the community. My second son attends Mega Evans Preparatory High School, college, yeah. School? What is it? Yes.
It's a, I think it's from junior high school to high school.
Yes, it is. But, so we're still here, we're in the neighborhood, and I know that to really, voice or have a voice, you need to participate. So I know that it's my time to participate and not just talk with my neighbors about what's going on, but to be proactive and active. I also sit on the advisory board for Major Owens Health and Wellness Community Center. I'm the secretary. I was nominated, I don't even know how that happened, but I'm here, and I'm glad that I can be of service to my community.
Is there anybody else?
No.
Well, to segue, yeah, okay, go ahead. Mhm.
So I'm Julia Bryan. I've been in this committee for about 5 or 6 years, and I have, I'm the liaison for the Botanic Garden and dam.
Anything else? That's it?
That's fine.
All right, thank you. Now we can see this. So we're trying to get an idea of the scope of what we do in fact, creation and culture. Some of the people in the presentation are giving us a hand for that. So one of the areas is the community garden we deal with. And Gloria that called, she wants a community garden. Brenda, if she can hear us, is also part of the Maple Street Community Garden. So we try
She
to.
says she can't hear us.
She can?
She cannot hear you. I don't hear you at all. Okay. I'm just gonna put her on the telephone.
Yeah, put on speaker for that, yeah. Okay, so, community gardens is one of the area. Park recreation and culture, one area is sports. We haven't done much in that because we haven't had too many people in the community, in this committee that's really interested in taking what's happening in sport in the community. Usually Abigail got me involved with somebody at Cold Spring, and I've been involved in watching all of the sports.
You want me to put you on speakerphone?
I've been encouraging him to come in, to join it, so we could have somebody who could inform the community board what's happening in terms of sport within the community board. So we're still looking for people for
Okay, I'm
that.
just gonna put you on speakerphone, okay?
And visual arts, Naima spoke about that. We have a few museums we have a couple of museums in the community. So for each of these cultural institutions, we like to establish liaison. Brenda, if you don't mind speaking, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, this is Brenda Pagan. I'm a community member all my life, which is 64 years and some change.
Yes.
And I was a teacher, I'm still a teacher, I just don't work for the Board of Ed anymore. I love my community and I'm happy to be here to help in any way that I can. So hello everybody.
Hello, Brenda.
Okay, so it's unfortunate you cannot see the Zoom, but you will be able to see, we're looking at some of the chart, summarizing, especially for the new people, what we are all about. And that's more or less, we go from park and community garden. We have, in terms of recreation, we have sports. Let's see what this is. I did this some time ago. We have learned of technology, we could never whatever can go on will go on, according to the first law. So we put recreation. What I started to do is to list the various kind of sport that's available in the community.
Okay.
Where's fencing available?
There was fencing, I forgot where that is, but there's that you might find that at the Major Owens too.
Do they have it at Major Woods?
I think they do, yeah,
Yes,
I think
yes,
I remember
they-
seeing a flyer.
Yes,
for
they
that.
do have fencing, so,
I don't know if it's still available,
right,
so if they have poor attendance sometimes,
that they eliminated that.
yeah.
They move on.
In terms of the other part of that, things we cover, in terms of culture, visual art, music, I'm interested in doing all the music activities that's happening in there, so let our community know. I'm an amateur musician myself, so I'm always looking to see what the music is playing. And then here from that, we are looking at some of the institutions we have connection with. So we need to develop as many more as possible, prospect population, time.
Are you talking, is this just showing us an overview?
This is an overview.
Okay.
One of the place, even though it's a little bit outside of our community, but they have come and made presentation to the board. We probably to connect with them, the Brooklyn Children Museum, because the concept is, and that's the same thing with bricks. I didn't put bricks in here.
Oh, Bricks downtown.
We've been trying to get connection with people. We are paying taxes, and they do a lot of activity in our community. So we should be able to do that. So you could tell us, in terms of the botanical garden, what they've been offering to the specific community.
Mostly they say no.
Mostly they say no, but at the same time. Okay, so, for
I have a
example,
question about the Botanic Garden. Recently, we went to the Greenest Block
Yeah.
in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know
That one
why.
in Western Beach?
no, it's
Not
the.
Shirley Street always wins.
Yeah, that's the one behind Western Beach.
Oh, yeah, oh,
No,
yeah.
not that
yeah.
one. This year is all the way in Con Heights. We went to
Yeah.
visit.
Yeah.
And it was really nice. But we met somebody who goes to events at the Brooklyn Botanic Garden every spring. And she said they have seminars teaching you different tips on how to garden, and they give away plants and seeds and things like that. So she was really talking it up, and I didn't know anything about it. So I was just wondering if there's a way you can connect with whoever it is at the Botanic Garden so that we can be made aware of these different classes and events that they have.
Usually when I talk to Ethan, we have a connection, his name is Ethan, and he's been our connection for many years. And he usually wants to tell us about the big things. So, like when they're having
Light shows.
the light show and the Japanese garden thing and the summer festival. So I haven't asked him about it because he doesn't, that's not, seems to be on the menu for it. But if you'd like me to, I can just put that on my list of.
Yes, absolutely.
Because the secondary thing is if you get on their mailing list, the reason why I don't think about it is because I'm on their mailing list and I see the emails.
Well, I'm on their mailing list and I'm actually a member.
And it's at the bottom of their list.
I've never seen the free events that are offered in the
And the
spring for
seminar,
classes
and
and
the
the
classes, the free
seminar
classes.
and the free plants and the free.
See, I didn't know
seeds.
about the free thing, so I'm gonna ask them, so the free classes is
The
what we
free
wanna know.
classes
Alright.
and the
They
free.
don't
Okay.
have a lot of, hello,
Brenda,
they don't have a lot of free classes. They do in March every year have a full day where people come in to people, like our community garden is going to be a part of that full day event, which happens every March. And at that time, people come and share tips and what they've learned about community engagement, various topics, etc. It's like classes and workshops in the morning, and then they have guest speakers, and they
It's like a
give
one-day
seeds,
conference.
plants, etc. Like if you came to the press conference for the Greenest Block in Brooklyn, they brought plants and gave away plants at that press conference. is 6. So that's an all, every year, a
Oh,
standard.
we
They
were not aware
also
of
do
that.
some help with community gardens. But I can't remember the name of that program.
Okay.
I'll talk with Julia about the information that I may have, that I'm not at home, so
Okay.
can't look at anything. But I met a bunch of people from BBG at the press conference. And there's a, so we can follow up with that.
If I can jump, two things. One, I think Ethan left.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, we spoke to him before he left last June. So the first thing we need to do is the new person that replaces him, we need to go and find out who that person is.
Okay.
And number two, and this is part of the plan for this fiscal year, is to have the Brooklyn Botanical Garden come and do a presentation within the next month or two. So we could ask the question and show everything. So that will be part of the agenda, I will do that. Okay, so let me go away from this graphic and go back to the agenda a little bit to see how much of it we covered.
Did you speak about the Presswick Park?
No, we didn't get to that yet.
Okay.
So, let's see. So far we were going back to the agenda. Most of you should have gotten a copy of the review of CV9 training procedure for committee. That should have been sent to you. If you have not received it, you should get we could check with Dante and Kali that everybody will get a copy. Tell us how we as a committee to do it. That get mailed to everybody. So let's move on to the public commentary. I don't think we have any public commentary. It's only community members, committee members that are here today. One of the things we have to accomplish today is the nomination election of the vice chair and recording secretary. I would like to change that and put it after, move it from 4 to 6, and let's talk about the Park and Cultural Institution liaison, and we'll do that. With that, I want to go to the other graphic that I have. That's the one, this one. Okay, this is what we did last year. So if you guys want me to make it a little bigger. So if is this something you think you could fit in and you would be interested in joining, so what we try to do is to get everyone in the committee associated with an institution. And that person become the liaison. So, and you can, if you can think of any other institution,
What about the Brooklyn Children's Museum?
well,
I know it's outside of our.
so, yeah, no, but I agree, but this is what we had.
This is the past.
This is the past. I'm looking forward to expand this as much as we can. Add more circles and people that were associated with each of these. Okay?
Also, can I add something?
Sure, certainly. This is an
So
open
it's
discussion.
the concept of it is not so much for you to be a liaison from the institution to this committee, but to get the institution to connect with our community. One of the things that we've discovered is BAM puts out posters for operas, whatever. They're never in our community. They never put the posters in our community. And, you know, when you ask them about it, they're like, oh yeah, da 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 da, you know, and they ramble and they don't answer you back. But we need to put the pressure on it because it's not because our community can't find out. I mean, you know, it's only downtown Brooklyn. But it's a little bit of an insult
Right.
to take our money and then to imply that we wouldn't come. We will come. Because when we went to, when they had the, you know, the black operas, there was nothing but black people in there. So they came from someplace.
Right.
And you know they didn't come from Park Slope. So let's just say it, you know, say it out loud and to make them be aware. So, and Naima did a fabulous job. I couldn't get anywhere with, the museum. All I did was fight with them. I just couldn't get there. But she, you know, she had a different spirit, and it was a combination. And something that she didn't take credit for, but between Nicholas and her, we kept saying to the museum, we would like to have a show of people from Brooklyn to do a show. And they did. And it's not because they had a good idea. Okay, it's not because they had a good idea. They didn't give us not a minute bit of credit, but we asked them for years, and they did do it.
Well, this
So-
is to illustrate the role of the community board. We are a city agency. That's what we are. All of us that are appointed to the board are somewhat considered city employees with no pay. That's what it is.
Just volunteers,
You
because
just volunteer
I don't
for
work
the
for no
city.
pay anymore. Those days are
For
over.
example, I am a member of this executive board of this community board. They give me a business card with the city logo, and I am a city employees. Okay, so which means that's what we are considered as volunteer for the executive members. So that's what we are. So we are is a liaison between the community, the institution. For them, we have to question them to respond to us because it's our tax money.
Yeah.
And that's the role of the community board, is to go out there and advocate to make this community better. So we go there, we interface with the various, the partner within the city, the various agencies to get them to do stuff. So that's our role here. So if you see something happening, somebody is not cleaning from, this is where we come in. You walk to the parks, you see the park is not taken care of, this is something we deal with, and we have dealt with. We have dealt with it, and we're going to continue to do so.
And we've had success. So this is a committee that's been successful.
What I'm hoping to do by next meeting is to get a new chart with new names and for them to do that. So that's the reason I'm presenting this.
I'm a member of the Brooklyn Children's Museum. I would love to make that connection. I just take my children there, but I do have a membership, a paid membership.
Well, one way you can do it, I know she had come to one of our meetings, asked to speak to the director.
Atiba. It's a man now.
Right. Speak to the director, like any of these institutions, let's invite them to present to the committee what they have to offer to the community. So that's the thing is, because a lot of the thing that's happening within the community, a lot of it need the approval or at least the recommendation of the community board, and I think that's in law. So because if they're gonna do a new bridge in Prospect Park, they have to come and present to us, this is something we support, or does this board recommend it? That's part of their legal responsibilities
Yes.
to come and do that.
Community engagement.
But they're
It's a
supposed
box
to do it.
check.
It's a law, it's part of the law. So they have to let the community know, which means coming to the community and say, we're gonna plan to do this and that. One of the things, let me go back to the agenda. So let's see. So I think I probably want to put this for next time. So I want you guys to see, think about it, think where you would like to fit, and then we'll come back and complete it. So that is taking us the planification for the next fiscal year. One of the things we should have, we've been talking about it off and on. If you are attached to any other institution, let's get that institution to come and present. That also include the Major Owens.
Right, I was just thinking about that.
I joined the Major Owens myself. I was there this morning, so I went back swimming. So I'm been there at least 3 times a week.
I'm there at 6 as soon as they open up. That's the only time.
Well, I got there at 7 o'clock in the morning.
You left, I left.
So, because I'm finally going back to swimming, which is
Good,
what
yeah.
so I get to see what's happening in there. I started about a couple of months ago. I see what they were doing in the summer. For example, they had a huge camp, children's camp.
Yeah,
But somebody must pay for that. That is not.
they do pay for it.
But there's a special price for CB9 members. For example, I don't pay the regular price that anybody that goes there. My gym membership over there is $10 a month.
No.
Yes.
I'm paying.
No, but I'm saying that that's the first I've ever heard this.
Well, I had to go in there.
That's not my experience.
Okay.
Depending on how much you make. So I'm a CB9 member, but.
But you have to ask for the CB9 member. They
No,
ask.
they ask for your income, like.
I did. I gave them my
Don't they
Oh, we're
W2.
retired people.
I gave them my.
Yeah, I think you have the retirement going.
I got to recognize, but the program they give you, there are specific times for CB9.
Oh, you have to do this, yeah. You have to do the pour door.
Right. So it's $10 a month. But if I can do it, there's many other people within my age bracket that can take advantage of that.
My God,
If
Mommy.
let's say, for example, they told me part of the thing is, if let's say I'm going to be gone for 2 months,
Oh, you don't have to pay.
I could suspend it until I return.
Oh, that's good. That's-
And just send them an email in writing, said I'm going to be gone for 3 months. Let's say I decided to take a 2-month cruise.
You can
So-
do that.
So you can do that. Let's say you're going to go to the Caribbean for a month or so, for a couple of months. So you put it on hold, and then when you come back, this is all that information. A lot
What are your hours that you can go, like between 4 in the morning and?
No. Actually, for the swimming and the gym, from 6 to 10 in the morning.
Okay.
And for the swimming, they have also swimming at night from 7 to 8. The whole schedule is there.
Okay.
There's plenty of time. Like I was there this morning.
Okay.
The basketball area was empty for us, some of us who have the time to go during the day. This place is basically empty.
That's right.
Okay, and that, so basically,
So it's a
I leave house at 7, I got there 7:30, I spend 20 minutes in the gym, then I go swimming for an hour.
So was this on a need-to-know basis? How did you find out?
By just going there and applying.
Okay, so then we need to have the liaisons with the
So
rest of the
what-
community.
Exactly,
share
so
this
one of the
information.
people, they have to come, when they first,
David and I.
when they first started, they didn't come and make one presentation to us. They
And it
were
was
not-
horrible.
It was horrible. They were not that well organized. And I went a couple of times in there to check and see
People
what's going on.
screamed at them.
Yeah, that. So let's have them back. So one of the plans for this fiscal year is a presentation for each of the institutions that are we associated with. If there's an institution we've not, let's reach out to them and have them present what do you do, what can you do for the community. In the botanical garden, I think
Oh, he's gonna do it. Come on.
there was some time where they give us there's some tickets.
We did work, oh, wait a minute, it's not that we never got anything from them. We actually did work out that if you go to the Botanic Garden, you give them your zip code,
Thank you.
you get the community ticket. And you get in for free.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm
Hi,
glad.
girl.
Yes.
Sweetheart, why don't you come sit at the table? We'll move
Yeah.
around. Julia, I'm good.
Okay.
Now we're gonna put you because you're gonna block the
You're gonna block the camera.
You're gonna block the camera with the lights.
You know what it, oh, right, yeah.
Okay.
You can
But
say
the
the
I'm
camera.
moved down.
Woods.
Yeah.
That's my family, Woods, you know.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hi, Ray.
Happy
That's
birthday,
Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Yes.
No.
All right, Gloria, why don't you do this yourself again and
Do what?
tell us everybody we are. We have a lot of new people.
All right, my name is Gloria Briggs. I live on Union between Franklin and Clarkson. I manage a youth garden for 40 years, which is growing very successfully. I'm happy to be a community worker. I've been with board about 9, believe it or not. Not since Pearl, since the one before Pearl.
Dr. Mason?
Who?
Marco Mason at one time was the.
It was a lady.
Okay. Oh, no, I was talking about the chair, but you're talking about the DMC.
No, I'm just talking about Board 9.
You were?
How long I've been basically with Board 9, and I enjoy Board 9. And Julia's a mess. Expectation, yeah.
To maintain.
Yeah.
I didn't say no. I didn't say no, I'm proud of it.
Okay. Messy because they had to get help from the fire department, get the water, the hydrant. We need a new piece on it now.
Well, we should be working on getting you the water like the,
I know.
The
that's
other water.
coming up.
Yeah, that's coming up.
That's
I
all.
just, before I forget,
Yeah.
before you go to that next meeting in the public safety.
Yeah.
If you want to take a few minutes to do that, let them know what's happening in your block.
Very good.
Okay.
Know.
So then probably need to ask for the community service officer to come to see what's going on.
You should see all the double park cars. I'm afraid it will go back to my building.
No, it shouldn't be. That should
You
not
should
be.
see the double, and the police, the double park cars almost all the way down the block. And they all leave at the same time. The other night it was a crap game till 4 o'clock in the morning, something crazy. Nobody does nothing, the police, nobody.
Well, two things I want you to do. Call 311. Whenever this is happening, send a copy of the notice they give you to the community board. So that way Dante can reach out, whoever's at head. If he has to be the police commander over there, we'll call him and say, this is situation being reported to us, what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, but try to get into the safety committee over there and let them know.
Okay, see, they wouldn't know your name and everything. I'm not giving that. I'm not gonna jeopardize my life now.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So, we were talking about what this committee is all about. We have a lot of brand new members that are here.
Hi, everybody.
So we'll get them, we're gonna try to get them to work. We haven't spoken at the well, this is a nice segue into the community garden. We support all the community garden.
Yes.
And what we want to try to have this year again, I think we had it, Wanda is on the phone with us listening. We should probably try to get Eric back here to present what the Griffin
Oh, that's
program
not a
is.
problem. We can do that.
So this should be part of the list of the presentation we're gonna have this
Okay.
year,
All right.
okay? So, before we go any further, let's get a secretary because we have to take notes. So let's go back. What we need a vice chair in the time where I'm not here to conduct the meeting. The requirement, you must be a board member. That's the requirement. So for the new board members we have.
There you go, you got one.
So, if we are more than one person interested, we'll have an election. The person that did it the last time was Courtney, but she's not here today. But one of the things about the change in the open meetings law, you have to be present in order to vote. So you could participate in the meeting, you could watch in the last stream, but if you're not here, you cannot vote on anything. So if you were, like I said, anybody who didn't, community resident member who didn't get appointed, after tonight, I have the authority to appoint you. So,
Is that in the open meetings law?
yes, that's part of our bylaws.
Oh, it's part of the
The
bylaw.
bylaws law give it's either you get a sign, you fill in the application, and I encourage everybody to go online and fill in the application. If not, I could just appoint you. That's a little power that I have. So what I'll do after this meeting, if you haven't been appointed yet and you're still interested in participating, I will send an email to Dante and the staff here. I say, please add the following people as community resident member to this committee. And that's it. That's all I have to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Secretary. We would like to have somebody to become a secretary. I'm opening nomination for secretary for this committee for this year. Anybody could be a secretary, you don't have to be a board member.
It's not really hard, I've done it for years. You write it and you have 3 days to get it.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like you just take them and you bring them back the next month.
Right.
You take the minutes and then you have to send them on to the CB office, the community board office, so that they can have them typed and ready for the
Executive meeting, which is next week.
for the executive meeting, which is the following week.
Mhm.
It generally takes me an hour.
Well,
It's, you know, because once you have all the people, you kind of just change it from one month to the next.
Right.
You know, sort of, you get a template.
it's not a, we have a template we can send you, that you could fill in the information and then you just follow the template.
You only have to write down things that we voted on.
What is most important is the resolution that was discussed and voted on, that's what the most important part of it. And like she said, you have 3 days, because we meet on the second Tuesday, and the next week, the executive will meet, so which means after this meeting, we should receive that, those minutes by Mondays. So I could look at them, review them, because as I'm running the meeting, I cannot remember everything that happened. And then at the time I go over it, and then we send it back for the executive board, which meets the third Tuesday of every month. So, which is already scheduled. Do we have any volunteers?
Brenda, you want to do it? She's still
This going?
Brenda? I think she's still.
I'm still here.
And Brenda, you're making yourself very quiet. When you want, you're really good at. Never mind.
No,
I'm not even going there. You know.
All right.
yeah,
Anybody?
no, thank you.
Or we have to have a secretary.
You know, there are some committees where the chair does that. Takes a minute.
I know. But I'm not good at.
Oh, there you go.
Got some pretty good notes over here.
Oh, to share with the advisory board. They already got me to be the secretary of the advisory board.
Oh, so she's
I
already.
think Major Owens, that's where she's
Yeah,
at.
Major Owens.
A block away from you.
Yeah. Denzel, come on, think about it. Yeah, I'll do it. There you
You'll
go.
do it?
Yeah.
So, you have a pen? Or your phone?
Yeah, I have my phone.
Alright, so
And
since she's been
just
taking
go
a lot of notes, she could share it with you. So now you could put on your notes that Denzel has been, has volunteered to secretary, to be our recording secretary. You're gonna share with me your phone number and your email, and we'll have a talk, and then I'll help you. I'll help
Yeah, you could
you.
just send him a copy.
I'll
of
send
the-
you a copy of what the minutes look like when we do that. And then, it's not a lot of work. It's not a lot of work. Even though, there's a lot of stuff I'm hoping we get done this year. So, let's go back to planification. So, let's do a list, and then Zara will take that information for us. What are the action items that we need for next meeting?
For the next meeting.
Yes, because we've been talking about it, now let's summarize and see.
What events do we usually have this time of year? Are they annual events?
Yes,
Okay.
they are annual events, because I don't want to do it today. I think one of the things we should do next meeting is to do a calendar of all the activities we are hoping to do this year. I think one date in the calendar is when you guys are having your harvest festival.
Oh, the right, Brenda's.
Community Garden
Brenda's has-
Harvest
They're
Festival
doing that
Day.
now. Everybody's-
Yes, so that should be part of our calendar. Both Maple Street
Brenda,
and.
Brenda, Gloria's gonna go and then you can go about the Harvest Festival, okay?
Well, our harvest festival it's always open.
Right.
And we have, what happens is that we do have community boxes, and when it's time to harvest, it's just open, and people come in, they're willing to take what they want. It's not like we putting up a sign saying, well, this is harvest time. We're just allowing them to come in, and whatever they see that they want, which is around this time.
Right. Do you have a date, special day where you have events and anything for that?
No, we're open Mondays, I'm there on Fridays, and they're open Monday and Wednesdays, the time schedule, I can give that to you. I'm there on Fridays in the morning from like 9 to 11.
Okay.
11 to 12. So, whatever there is now, we're open to it.
Well, let's hear from Brenda.
Brenda?
Yes. Our Harvest Festival at Maple Street Community Garden is October 19th.
So that's what that
From 12 noon, it's the third Saturday in October. It's from 12 noon technically until 5 p.m. At the Harvest Festival, we will have, let's see, I have it in front of me. I'm going to send you a full lineup of activities, but we have speakers coming in, invited elected officials, some of whom have said yes, like Rita Joseph and Brian Cunningham. We invited Antonio Reynoso. We keep bumping into ABG events, etc. We're having vendors on one side. We're having tours of the garden, so people who are on the gardening committee will show visitors around and let them know what's planted where, what happens in different areas of the garden, and about the different committees that are at work making the garden beautiful. So there's a lot of behind the scenes work for a community garden to actually flourish. So, I can't think of off the top of my head anything else. We have writers who are coming in and who are going to share their writings. Naima's on the bill, as far as I know. And we have musicians. We have at least one musician who will be there to play. And I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right now. But it's an annual event, and it's really just a gathering to say, of local community artists, and garden people, so that we can have the opportunity before it gets too cold to say, look what we did. We had a great time this year. This is what some of the local people have done and are doing. So basically, that's what our Harvest Festival is. And it's a thank you to the community.
So you say it's October 14th?
19.
19th,
October 19th.
third Saturday in October.
Third Saturday in October.
I will send you
The flyer?
the flyer that has the lineup of activities from noon until 5 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
But Gloria, your other activity you had was at the beginning, where you had musicians and
Yeah,
all
we
this.
had a senior citizen event, that was last.
That's
that was
what
in
you do.
July.
Right.
And everybody knows the children go back to school, so we thought we'd do something a little different, and which will take place Saturday. We're gonna have children's event Saturday.
This coming Saturday?
This coming Saturday.
Okay.
The 14th.
The 14th,
Just
so anything that they didn't get, they will be able to games, we got gifts, prizes.
Okay. So do you have a flyer yet? Because this is something we
There is a
should
flyer. I have
send
it on
it to
my
the
phone.
e-blast, so we could have it, put it up, the next, before this Friday.
All right, yeah.
If you have it, send it to,
And then we're gonna have a garden sale.
let's see, well, that meeting seems to be breaking. Let's,
Oh, Brenda,
but I
want
wanted
to
you
go
to
over
go
and
to.
talk to the people. The meeting goes.
At least if not, chair.
Okay.
Okay, how are we doing in time? Oh, I was not watching the time, so it's 24, so we're going. So now, so far we have, for our to-do list, or action item for next time, anybody who's connected to an institution should reach out to the institution and schedule a presentation to this.
Well, wait a minute, we can't schedule if we don't know.
No, I have to reach out, so we could.
Reach out and say, we would like you
We
to
would like you
come.
to come, there would
When,
then,
what day good for you?
For
and then-
exactly.
Okay.
so that's the first thing we got to do. So, in terms of activity for the fiscal year, we have the annual resource fair. That's why I said let's do a cap. And since last year, I've been talking about the biannual conference for all the community garden within, so I've been working with somebody in District 17. I reach out to the board president office. I reach out to the mayor's communities affairs office. I already reached out to Jumani Williams' office regarding that. So I'm about to send that information to each and every one of you, so we can talk a little bit more in meeting. Target date for that will be that Friday, the first Friday in June.
And is there any responses from anybody?
I haven't gotten any response yet.
And when did you send them out?
Also, what I did was, people I sent them to is, they shut up this. The people I send them to is people I spoke to them in person about it, but I said, I'm gonna send you, I wanna get feedback. I haven't made any formal request. This activity is gonna take place, I need X amount of money from you because I already have a budget and everything calculated for that activity.
Okay.
I want to be sending all that information to every member of this committee. So you, and then to get your feedback, and then I want to go the official reach out. Dante and Fred already have it. Dante went through it, if you think it's a good idea, he responded to each other. So now we need to reach out to the different, to make it a reality. So the person in charge of park recreation and culture in District 17 is also on board, because I already shared all that information with her. So, because it's a good, if at least every 2 years, all the park recreation can come and we could exchange ideas to see what's happening in which park, so we get to know about each other and so on. So that's it. So the date, projected date will be the first Friday in June. The community fair the Saturday before that, right before Memorial Weekend?
Yes,
It's before Memorial Weekend or
the
Right.
weekend before Memorial Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Memorial Weekend is May.
Yeah.
And been having the resource fair the first Saturday in June.
Right.
So that's the weekend after Memorial Day. is
We
what
do a
you're
little
saying.
after Memorial Weekend.
Oh.
And this particular event, I think it should be, is gonna be done on a Friday. It's a conference.
Yes, so you'll have a conference on Friday,
Really?
then the resource
fair
fair on
Saturday.
Saturday,
It's a Saturday, right,
the very next day.
the very next day.
You mean Friday in the evening?
No, this, as I send that information to you, it's something from 9 to 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
So it should be an all-day fair, so I have to reach out to all the, not only the public agencies, the private agencies that are advocating for parkland and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Okay, so I will send all that information to you guys, the concept, what did it look like, an idea of the budget, and so on and so forth.
You're running out of time.
Yeah, and I'm very conscious about that. I think I'd like to hear from you guys. Let's get some feedback. So we were making our to-do list and action item. Any other, you guys, any other event, action? We would like to do that.
What about a movie in the park?
Moving the park, okay. I'm gonna say it this way. I was at the youth meeting, and we're gonna have, they wanna do some of the same activities we want. One of the things we wanna do is to schedule a meeting with them. They wanna do park cleanup,
The youth committee?
the youth committee. They already did block cleanup and all the stuff. They wanna do a field day. Parents versus children. These are some of the ideas they're thinking about. So we're gonna try to have a meeting with them because there's a certain overlap on some of this thing we're trying to do. They wanna do seeds, go to, how to get seed and plants and all that other stuff. The same idea we're talking about from the botanical garden. Well, they didn't have any idea. I happened to be there. I said, yeah, the botanical garden can get you all that stuff.
Yes.
So,
Brenda's talking. Brenda, say it.
No, I was agreeing with Nicholas. The Botanic Garden, they're constantly giving away plants and seeds, but, you know, we have to connect with them.
Right. Okay.
Well, there's one organization we forget to mention that's not here, Prospect Park Zoo.
Yes.
We
They're
didn't-
not do it in.
They're not open.
They're open, they've been open for the last 3 months.
Okay.
They're reopened.
Go ahead, Brenda. Brenda's a member.
It was a contact there too, yeah. Go ahead, Brenda.
Bill Ellison is the contact person that we have been using, but I haven't heard from him during the summer, other than to say that if we have in-person meetings, they would not be attending in-person meetings. It doesn't mean they're not going to come and do a presentation once in a year, but have to work at night, and their work day is the daytime. So,
Yes, I understand that.
right.
Well, I'm working in trying to see if we could get some kind of hybrid. I had a conversation with the district manager.
Thank you, because I can't.
What I think I did say that to you when we had the speak. The question they are saying is that once the state brought back, stopped the emergency because of COVID, so they want all the meeting to be in person. And the way they will put it into the law, if anything required that we have to vote, that person has to be there in person. The concern they have in this office is that if they do hybrid, they have to be able to do it for every community. And they don't think they have enough money for that yet, but they are looking into that. From the discussion I have, it seems like the Zoom account they have is still good until the end of the year. So, but the other part they were concerned about is that if we do it for one committee, we have to do it for every committee. And because it has to be equal. And that's the reason. So I'm going to keep pushing the possibility that I even asked them, if let's say I want my own Zoom, does
You
that
cannot do it. It's illegal.
It's illegal, so I want to make sure it's done the right way. So what do we have to do at the legality to do that and then to do it? Because I think what we can do, if we have a guest, the guest can do the Zoom presentation like they do at the CPC. The guest don't necessarily has to be here, but he could do the presentation. Because the main thing we feel in the committee
It's
is that
about the voting.
it's about the voting. It's all about the voting. So for example, if the bill can come in on a special Zoom meeting and do the presentation to us, they can do that. That will make life a little bit easier for us.
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah. The last thing I want to say is also, last year, we didn't do a park tour. We did it the year before.
You didn't do anything last year?
No.
Park tour of Prospect Park?
No, we visit all the parks.
In one day?
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, in a truck. They did it in a truck.
We
Yeah.
do it with the commissioner, the board commissioner for the parks. He provide a van, and we go from each park to each park. And I think it's been 2 years since we did that. As a result of that, David Romeo and the other David Waters, myself, we had developed a tool to, when you go to the park, you could do an assessment within an Excel spreadsheet where they put all that information. As a result of that, I don't know if that, there's this new thing called Vitals Brooklyn that seems to be covered some of that situation, but I think we should still keep our own part, which is we took our own notes and we said, because our goal was you could go with your computer and you put all the information about the park and email it to 311 to the DM and all this. My idea was, can we develop an application from your phone? You go to your phone, you see something, and then you could send it.
Like on a Google Drive.
Yeah,
you
like
just-
something like that. So one of the things we have, we're going to have the park department to come and talk about Vitals Brooklyn.
Oh, that's good.
I have an email format. I got this from Dante. I would forward that link for you guys to look at, to give you an idea so we can talk more. So that's one more thing to do as part of what we want to do for this year. I would love to see a lot more about music. There's a lot of music venue opening within this community. Somebody mentioned doing a back wall. I was at the business development meeting. As a member at large, I tried to attend as many of those meetings to get a sense, overall sense what's happening. Yeah, I do think. Yes, the other was at the Europe meeting. Which was very exciting. Okay.
You ever find out what happened with Richard Green and McNair's Park right there? And he would give these nice concerts.
Okay, that's one of the things I want to talk about. And I'm looking for somebody that can concentrate in that area. And that's one of the reasons I want to do the biannual meeting. And I would like to invite Mitchell Green as one of the panelists. Because not only we're going to have what's happening in each community board, but also you're going to have workshops where we break out. How do we get music into the various part of the community? Some community have connected with private foundation to refurbish their park. What are the...
I know some people, they just have music in Prospect Park.
Right.
What was it? I think it was last week.
You're not talking about the bricks?
No, they do house music in the park.
Oh, right.
Yes. So they was just in Prospect Park. One was at the Carousel, and and the other one,
Was it legal? Because
No,
sometimes they do it, and it's not legal.
I don't know if it was legal or not.
No, but I'm saying, that because if it's at the carousel, that would not
Well-
have been legal.
Yeah, it was over in that area over there, and then they had the other one. What's his name? Torres. They had music in the
Yeah,
park.
okay.
Yes, and they had music in the park. I forgot which part they was in Project Park. So they had, because I know the ones that had it at the Carousel, they sometimes also have it at the Restoration.
Plaza?
Yes.
Okay. Because my idea is we have parks, playgrounds, community garden, where all that entertainment, all that performance can come in. I mean, in the playground, you could have an event just for kids.
Right.
There are a few of those playgrounds. So, when we do the tour, we try to cover all of that. And as part of the biannual conference, I want a workshop to see how can we get musical performance, theater performance, not just in Prospect Park, but to do all the neighborhood parks.
Right.
Because, I mean, if it's for people in a 2-block radius, that's good for me. Okay? Bring something there. Like we have that part of the district by Kings County, the east northern part. There's hardly anything over there.
Oh yeah, by King.
By Kings County, by Kimball Psychiatric Center. And one of the questions I have, there's the situation with Brooklyn coming in. My question is, where are gonna be the parks, where are gonna be the basketball courts, all that, this is something we should also think about.
So what is our action plan that we want, where did we leave off last term and where do we want to begin this term? What is it, unfinished business do we have that we need to focus on now?
Well, last time we accomplished the visit to the museum and we accomplished the resource fair, a big part of that. We did make a voting resolution on that. And we did some help with the community gardens, basically. I think we could do a lot more. And that's why we're doing a to-do list. If you could think of anything else, please bring it. Now we add the Brooklyn Children Museum, there's the Brooklyn Jewish Children Museum.
Yes.
I gotta find myself, I wanna go inside there and see it.
Where is it?
It's right at the corner of Oakland Parkway.
Eastern Park. Yeah.
But Richard Green has been at McNair's Park for 13 years.
Yes, and it's
Live
tough.
music, bands, singers.
We gotta find out why it's not, because I know it's to work with the
Youth collective.
youth collective and
Dr. Green, right?
yeah, Dr. Green, and his funding used to come from the what is it, NYD, the youth department there.
Yes.
Something stopped,
Yes.
and that's why I want to do the workshops to find out where get this thing back, where should the money come from, okay? All right, I
Okay,
think I
so
speak
the-
enough today, so.
Yeah, oh, okay, I'm looking at the old business
Mhm.
and it had something to do with the RSVP volunteer organization was, working with them
Mhm.
and, someone was gonna make a connection with Rick,
Mhm.
so we did. So we're gonna come back, we're back around when we come back, people are gonna talk to, get the liaisons.
Okay, so I get the liaison, so the liaison, your job is
Yeah,
to get
we really
everything,
didn't have.
everything you
the action-
connect to
the
do,
action list
get a
was
date for
not
them to
done.
come and present to us. Okay,
Okay.
let's
So
see,
we have a liaison with Briggs?
We do not, they do not talk to us.
we tried.
We tried.
We tried. With this,
I told them that I would like talk to their funding agency. They suck.
okay, so,
But I didn't.
I don't have anything much to add except if you guys have to say anything else.
A
or-
motion to adjourn.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm about to say. So we don't have any business. So we have a long enough to-do list. So everybody have their, and we'll send you a copy of the minutes. And then I owe you guys two things. Vitals Brooklyn and plan for the biennial
Wait
conference.
for me.
No, I was just saying before we adjourn, just before we adjourn, I have one other list. It seems to me that Dodgers Park,
Jason,
you know, right here on Sullivan Place, right?
Yeah.
This park is out of control.
you talking about the playground near your block?
Yeah. Yeah, when I say out of control, it seems like Parks Department hasn't been neglected. You know, there's nothing being done.
Call 311.
It's overgrown. You know what I mean? It's
Nothing like, oh, because I know the last time when we went there, it was pretty clean, and remember the guys came in and cleaned up that day? Oh.
This is, yeah.
So David,
No,
you
no,
have
no,
that?
David,
David,
you-
what?
Send
Danielle,
it,
do you have that? Okay.
yeah, send it to the board, to the office.
Right? You see, this is the grasses, even overgrown the side.
Where's the park?
On Sullivan.
And Sullivan, it's a little playground, I think it's Jackie Robinson, he has a
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Jackie Robinson playground.
They call it Dodgers Park.
Dodgers Park,
Richard
right?
Green was a part of that as well. He had a nice garden over there.
Right? And, you know, it's crazy.
Well, that's the reason we wanted to get that app, so when you see something like that, you take the picture and you send it in.
Somebody not.
Okay, so look, let's to Vitals Brooklyn to see if there's not going to that.
All right.
So,
Okay, thank you.
motion to adjourn is always in order. I want to thank everybody for coming in. We're looking forward to see you as soon as possible. Please share with your phone number and email address.
Brenda, I'm gonna sign you on to the sign-in list. She comes.
Thank you.
Okay, peace out, baby. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I know.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Good night, good Brenda.
Where's the sign-in list?
It is. Same thing you're talking about. We're talking about. You see, when you walk on, there is that sign said "Welcome to." That area is overgrown.
Yeah.
And you go to that triangle
Over there
by the Western Beef. The stuff is completely overgrown.
So it seems like.
When we went there with the park commissioner, he said that's not us. That's the Department of Transportation.
The triangle?
Yeah.
By Western
Yeah.
Beach?
By
I
Western
talked
Beach.
to Rita Joseph's office about that. And, I'm gonna talk to them later on
Right.
this week, so
Well, this is something because it's a green space.
no, I.
Oh, you already spoke to her about that.
I talked
But-
to
but
her
my-
about it 2 weeks ago, I talked to them about it this morning,
Okay.
so.
But I think a good idea is that we have a school right across the street. Why don't we get the school involved?
That's a charter school.
A school is a school is a school. Charter school get tax money as much as a regular school. Okay? Spending 39 years at the bottom, but I know.
I never see nobody going in or coming out of that.
I have, but we have to go and engage them.
Right.
I know, for example, on the back of Flower Barton, there's a nice garden into that elementary school there that the New York Next donated. One of the things we tried to, there was one project we tried to do is connect the school to the school meeting. We were trying to connect, Gloria had that collaboration with School Next Door.
Yeah.
And we had a, and we never wanted the
I
teachers,
just
so
wanted
that's one of the
to say
things
that
that we had.
I'm speaking up for school teachers, and if it's not your thing, then you're giving people other jobs that you're not paying them extra for. If you're not a if you're a girl, you would already have done it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mhm.
But for you to say we're connecting a school to,
But
now you
no. For example, the School for the Deaf, this is one school I think I would love to get involved with.
But they were a part of the garden.
They were part of your garden.
they're part of your garden. You're just saying that this garden outside of Western B,
Oh.
and there's a school.
It's not parks, it's
And-
transportation.
It's part of, right, we know who it's part, we know who's neglecting, we know who put it together. But I'm saying, when I talked to Rita Joseph's office and I explained to them that I know who it is, it's part of transportation, that they need to talk to transportation, because he said, well, did you talk to the Parks and Recreation? I said, boy. So, so he said, send me an email, I sent him an email, and,
This is
he
where,
said he's
Well,
gonna
let's-
talk to other people about
let's,
it.
let's as a committee follow up on it.
Yes, as a committee, we will follow up, but I'm just saying that I was just random, it wasn't even there. He and I were standing there, Rita Justice was standing there, and I said, look at this park. Look at it right here. We were standing in
Oh,
it.
you were part of that walk,
tour.
the tour, I couldn't make it.
So
I
we were
know.
sitting,
I'm glad
So-
to hear that,
Yeah,
because that was one of my concerns.
yeah, well,
Alright, thanks again, guys. This
That's
was-
why when
Before you
do it-
adjourn, Mr. Chair, can I just get 30 seconds?
Sure, absolutely.
And I'll take even less than that.
Mhm.
All right. Hey, what's up? Everyone, listen, just wanted to, for those who I didn't get a chance, I said hi earlier, but for those who I didn't get a chance to say before, my name is Troy Baptiste, I haven't met you before, Chair of CV9. I just wanted to say thank you for taking this step and making this commitment to our district. I mean, this is a great committee, doing a lot of great work, and this is one of those things, when you succeed, we just really look good and we get greener and, it makes it a nicer place. So I wanted to say thank you in advance. If you need anything, please make sure to call Kyle over there. But whatever we can support, Mr. Almanor has been here. I want to thank him for his service. The last nice thing I'll say about him. But otherwise, thank you everyone, and looking forward to a great and productive year.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming.
David, I will.
You never adjourn. The time is 5:48. 8:48.
Send it to us now.
Yeah. We're done at 8:48. When I talk to you and I send you the email.
Take out your phone and take a picture of this. You can do that. But this happens every